in the game, ready to ignite. Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright. Caffeine runs fueling his creativity inside. Got a YouTube channel where he's shining so bright. MTG3, the show that takes flight. He's a lyrical beast, spitting fire with every bite. Rap metal flow, pounding beats to win sight. No one can stop him, he's on a meteoric height. Super fast tortoise, the champion of the fight.
Good morning, hope you're up. Enjoy that coffee in your cup. Good morning from the shelf. Super fast tortoise does so well. Sit back, relax, time to chillax. Face the facts, morning coffee show intact. Let's enjoy the show, let's enjoy the flow. Morning coffee is the best. Chatting with friends, we are blessed. Dude and move, coffee for every dude. Have fun, enjoy the show. Let this channel grow. Let's enjoy the show. Morning coffee is the best. Chatting with friends, we are blessed. Dude and move, coffee for every dude.
Oh, everybody, welcome to the Super Fast Tour Show. Whoa, whoa. We all five we're up in here. We go crazy. Sometimes we're a little low, but sometimes we're a little high. It's never know. It's up, down, it's wherever you want to go. But the main part of the show is have your coffee or drink ready, right? And enjoy the show. Relax. Let's make your day a little bit brighter today.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Look at that. Oh, it looks like you're sponsoring rosebud.ai.
Sorry, I'm editing a video as we speak. Make it a little less distracting for the time being. I am working on a video for YouTube.
Oh, yeah?
Called Can AI Make Me into a Video Game?
Mm-hmm.
And I took a little clip of it, posted up on the Discord server if anybody's curious about it. But pretty much it's a platformer version of Frogger.
Yeah.
Starring Jesse and myself, and possibly a few other people that I collaborate with. And it will be playable for free via rosebud.ai soon. So after I publish the video.
Oh, that'd be interesting. Be interesting. Yeah. Maybe that's something I should think about. What if we got I don't know where you get it, but what if we could find a way to make a digital 8-bit intro for the show? That might be spicy.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. But dream along. Let's get on to the show. Let's say hello to Hillbilly.
What's up?
He has a green screen on and his shirt is green. I'm surprised he's not all disappeared on us.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, this is a little lime green and different color than my green screen back here.
Mm-hmm. I know you wear shirts like that to hide how buff you really are.
No, I actually do it to hide myself.
Now, how you doing over there, Decaying Zombie?
We're doing pretty good today. We've been up since 7 o'clock. Second cup of coffee. We're here for it today.
Hell yeah. So last night before bed, and this is probably why I'm tired, I decided to have a bowl of ice cream before bed, right before bed. I was craving ice cream, so I had ice cream. I could have made a shake, but that would take extra work. So do you guys ever get into the mood where it's late at night and you want like a midnight snack, so you find something random to eat right before bed?
Every night.
I had toast butter with a little cinnamon sugar on top last night.
Oh, nice. That's a good one. Toast with a butter cinnamon. My wife loves that. Like, you can't see it, but right here, on the side of this wall, there's a butter container, so she can pull out some bread and butter it, and right next to it is a cinnamon sugar seasoning jar. So she just shakes cinnamon on it, so it's ready to go. It's ready to go. Yeah. So
I kind of do something similar to that.
Something similar.
I do something similar, but instead of cinnamon, I throw a little allspice.
All right, I gotta jump up really quick. My coffee machine turned off, so I don't want the coffee.
Oh. That's right. That is a coffee emergency. We must handle coffee emergencies. For those of you guys who have a coffee emergency, that would be cold coffee, empty coffee cup.
Almost empty, and this is the second cup.
Well, you know, I drank my cup of coffee, 1 cup today. Now I'm on some tea.
Well, you know, when it comes down to coffee, I have to have it every morning. But today, I decided that I was going to write a haiku about it. Yeah, I wrote this haiku about coffee this morning, and here it is. Steam rises gently. Saturday whispers, awake. Coffee warms the soul. Can I get some bongo drums on that? Editor, put some bongo drums on that when you edit this.
That's right. That's pretty cool. I like it. All right, and yes, like an 8-bit animation kind of thing. Yeah, like if I had like a little piece, I'd find a way to use it. You can ask KJ when I get something made for me, I try to use it. We got Cane Checker. What's up?
What's up?
Cane Checker. We're gonna go over some Magic decks today.
Cool.
Hansel says, "I'm 3 hours up. No Folgers in my cup. No, no. We got time capsule. Time capsule. You did it, Hellwheeler. You showed up. He said, "Stay safe, creeps." I got it. I got to school you a little bit. The word "creep" in the term we use it is already plural. Oh, right. It's always funny. It's one of the funniest parts about having your group of followers and stuff be called the creep. Well, first of all, it's just interesting and fun to call it the creep. But when someone says creeps, it is the wrong definition.
Yeah.
Thriller.
A creep is a group of tortoises.
That's right. Cane Checker says, "Do not pluralize, please." That's right. That's right.
Wouldn't that be like multiple groups of tortoise if you pluralized creep?
Then there would be an apostrophe in there, probably. I don't know. Blame autocorrect. That's right. Blame autocorrect. Autocorrect. Darn you. Says, but I'm going to pick up a cup of Joe when I head to work. Just forgot to charge my phone, so I took most of the morning off. Whoa. Hey, if that's what you get to do, that's what you get to do. Hello.
Yep.
So, interesting thing about coffee. For those of you who don't know, over in this general direction, which I noticed on the screen, like I'm pointing the right way, but it's the opposite direction because right now on the screen it's pointing left, but it's really to the right. But anyways, we have a coffee station that's coffee, creamer, a line of cups, hot cocoa mix and stuff, and whenever we get stuff for coffee, we set it up because it's a coffee station. So we fill up the coffee, you go over to the coffee station, you fill up your cup. What's funny is we got all these coffee cups now, right? I got my Jurassic Park one, my Turtles one. My son got the Rick and Morty one. My wife has a few of those other ones, and a couple Starbucks cups. But now, and we got a super fast tortoise cup over there because we're still going to give those away in the future. Those super fast orders, like we're still going to send those out. But what's funny is I got my thermos, which keeps my coffee hot longer. My wife for Christmas got one of those cups that keep your coffee heated for hours because it's like electronic and heats up the coffee. So we hardly ever use the cups up there.
Huh. Wow.
Yeah. It's interesting. But I was thinking about it because I wanted to remind people that we will send out super fast tortoise cups in time. I'm waiting on Hillbilly stuff to arrive because I want to make him a little care package.
Hello.
Hello.
I can't wait to get the coffee cup. I'm excited. I'm super excited.
Yeah, me too. Me too. But yeah, I'm going to do another stream today.
I feel that I might do some Fallout this afternoon.
Now, I usually stream twice today. Once about an hour, maybe a little over an hour sometimes. In the mornings before this show, then afterwards I do another stream. Although today is Saturday, so I got a 1 o'clock stream right after this show to play some Commander. That's on Saturdays.
Oh, Hillbilly, I did have a question for you. Is Commander technically in arenas yet? No. Okay, I didn't. But
Well, yes and no. Yes, they do have Brawl, which is like Commander, but it does not start with the same amount of life that Commander does. With Commander, you start at 40 life. And Brawl, you start out, I believe, it's 25 life.
Oh, that's kind of lame.
Yeah. But it's not, so it's not the same. That's what makes it so much difference.
It is, but it isn't.
Right.
Okay. Because me and my buddy Hydro were wondering, because he wants to play Sliver Commander deck. And I'm like, no. Oh.
But there's our decks that's stronger than that. Just like this Commander that's behind me. He's actually a Commander. With him in the command zone, you play a vampire, you get a vampire token.
Ooh.
Without him being on the battlefield.
Ooh.
He has an ability called Imminence.
Okay.
And with Imminence, you can do that. And there's other commanders out there that also has Imminence. I believe that came out in 97.
Sorry, I had an important healthcare phone call that I had to take.
Oh,
Now I turn my volume down.
yeah, they always call when you're busy.
Yeah, true. Says I guess he used the wrong language. Lingo. That's right. As cats think they're baristas. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So I promise it was not me calling SFC. Kenny Checker says one of my favorite commander decks is my Edgar deck. Yeah, well,
I would like to make myself an Edgar deck. I mean, I got some red vampires, I got some white vampires, I also got some black.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So, well, thank you for carrying on the show a little. When I was busy on the phone, it was random. I don't get it. Like I had like what the phone call was about. Right? See, every month I have a specialist call me from a company who makes sure I'm keeping in line, doing everything I need to do with my Medicare. Mm-hmm. Well, this phone call was my health insurance saying we want to send you a nurse practitioner to your house that does the same exact thing. I'm like, what's the point? It gets done over the phone.
They do that for your insurance. I go through that same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't get it. Alrighty. Christ almighty. Let's go. Get the energy flowing. All right. So, let's hope you're having a good day out there in the world of Magic the Gathering. And have to relax. Relax before we click this little bumper right here. This bumper right here.
You are watching Super Fast Tortoise. Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. So many creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright.
Woo! Oh, wow, man. I am struggling here. We're getting here. Look at this. Look at this. We're amazing, people. We're amazing. You're amazing. I'm amazing. You're amazing. I'm amazing. Like no matter what happens, it's always come back to I'm amazing. All right. All right. So being awesome, being amazing, we all are. We need to get back on track. Track is headed towards the Commander deck game, but we need to get through one segment of the day. And there's one segment that we start with when we get to the segments of segments. Hey, Billy, what's the first segment of the day?
Card of the day.
Whoa! Enduring Courage is the card of the day. Because I was literally looking up cards with the word rage in it somewhere, and this popped up, and I'm like, this card hasn't seen a lot of spotlight on the show. It's a good card. 4 mana, 3/3. This is whenever another creature you control enters the battlefield, it gets +2/+0 and gains haste until end turn. When Enduring Courage dies, if it was a creature, return to the battlefield under its owner's control as an enchantment. It's not a creature.
It's a great card.
All right. That's a good card. It's an aggro card. It has a puppers on it. That's the only reason why Hellbilly really likes the card. It has a puppers on it. Oh.
It looks like a shoot. No, that the cops use.
Yeah.
German Shepherd. Yeah, German Shepherd.
It looks like a German Shepherd. It looks like a pupper that just needs some cuddles. Yeah. Or you get bitey because he's being left alone. He needs attention. He needs attention. Look at him so fluffy. Look at him so fluffy. I'm gonna name him Hillbilly because he reminds me of Hillbilly. I'm kidding. My brain feels like stew. But we're working on it. So, what do you guys think about this card?
I like it.
I'm really into the art. The really nice use of the yellows and whites on that orange when in the artwork.
Oh yeah.
I do a lot of messing around with like revival cards just because how everything's set up this season with everyone just using field wipes. That sounds like a card I need in the arsenal.
Yeah.
But nowadays removal is so heavy in Arena.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I play a card. First turn, the dude's like, oh, destroy creature. Next turn comes, destroy creature. Third turn comes, wipe the field.
Yep.
Why?
I don't know. That's what says. I have that in my red deck I'm building. Nice.
Cool.
Found it searching for a haste. There you go. Finally looking for haste. Yep. I love haste engines. Fervor is one of my favorite classic haste engines, indeed. Yeah, that's a good card.
Yeah.
So if you haven't played this card, check it out. You can probably find it at darkritual.com on TCG Player or Dark Ritual on TCG Player, which the link's in the description below, or you can go to Card Kingdom or you can go to your local game store, however you want to go for it. But with that, we're going to roll over to some pictures of the day. Pictures of the day, I'll start with, boom. Before coffee, I'm judgmental and sarcastic. After coffee, I'm judgmental and sarcastic, but faster.
Golden Girls.
Yeah. If you know this show, you're old. Oh man.
I must be old then.
What, you're only 50 years young.
True.
You know, only 5 decades old. That's
that the
two
truth?
trees in a decade. Oh, nothing? I thought you were saying something. All right. Next picture of the day. This is my face when I smell fresh coffee.
Yep.
You're like,
Oh yeah.
you know what's worse? I've done this several times before, right? I don't know why it happens this way. But sometimes when you make a pot of coffee and you forget to put the coffee in, somehow the smell of coffee is strong, but there's no coffee. And so as it's brewing and you're not paying attention to the percolator pot the craft being colorless, you're smelling coffee and you're like, oh, I can't wait till that coffee get done. Can't wait for that coffee to get done, percolate so I can have some coffee. So you patiently wait, not paying attention to the craft. So when it's done, you go over there and you're like, it's hot water. And you say, what was the whole smell thing about? You had me going for hours. Oh, not literally hours, but you had me going for a while. Okay.
Yeah, I've had that situation several times where I find myself in a position where I have not made coffee, just coffee with ghost, just water with ghost of coffee flavor is what I like to call it. Ghost of coffee.
Yeah.
Ew.
That's true. That's true. It happens.
Yep.
But with that in mind, we got the next picture today, which is how do I take my coffee? Seriously. Very seriously. That's right.
Ethereal.
There you go. Yep. It's like, seriously. You know, why so serious? Well, I'm serious because I have my coffee. The next picture was shared to us by kjcowboydan. I still don't know how it's related to coffee. I'm kidding. It says pun 52 says, I asked the actor of Peter Parker to keep telling me a story. Toby continued.
Okay.
Because Tobey Maguire. That's funny. I liked that. I laughed for a long time. I know it's cheesy, but I laughed really hard when I saw it and I had to share it.
Well, you did make it into Homecoming. Was that Homecoming?
Yeah.
Or No Way Home?
Yeah.
No Way Home.
Yeah. And everybody's most excited to see his return. Spoilers.
So I've heard they're doing at least one or two more movies with him.
Nice.
Cool.
I hope they do.
He was my favorite Spider-Man.
Well, from what I saw with an interview, Sam Raimi is still in talks with Sony Marvel regarding finally getting his Spider-Man 4 out there. And there is a possibility that he might even he's trying to get permission to fix one of the Venom scenes where the animation was kind of screwy at the end. He wants to fix 3, and he's in talks about with Sony for what they're gonna do with the 4th movie with Tobey Maguire.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It'll be a Toby exclusive too movie. It'll be in his universe.
That'd be cool. Look, Toby, like that was the Spider-Man I had when I was a teenager, you know. So this holds a special place in my heart. I own all 3 of the Spider-Man movies, I believe. If not 3, I own the first 2. If anything, I believe I own all 3, but I could be wrong. But thinking of good things. Next picture says, I'm still going out for coffee. This is a picture of Hillbilly. Yes, the other day when it snowed.
Yeah, get that right.
You know why KJ hates this picture? Because it reminds him of work.
It does. It reminds me that I have to shovel the lawn, and I'll tell you what. Not shovel the lawn, shovel the driveway, and I'll tell you what. If I have to shovel the driveway, and you live with me, you're not going anywhere.
That's right.
I do not acknowledge this activity
Mm.
of snow.
Now I need caffeine about this today. Kjc says I need to make a scene where Venom gets a smooch while hanging upside down. Right? Venom. All right. Then the next thing, if you guys have pictures to share that you want to share with the show in Discord, there's a segment where you can share your pictures, get shouted out like KJ did about the Spider-Man one, and you can have a conversation about your piece, or you get attention on your picture, and you get to participate in the show. That's what we love about the show, is we get to participate and have a great time. And with that, we're going to the next segment of the show, which is the question of the day, which you can make a video question of the day to share on the show. If you have a question you want to ask us to answer, hell yeah. So let's get to the question of the day. Presented by Discord, we have the question of the day. Question of the day is brought to you by yours truly. Now, this is going to be an interesting question to ask a couple of you. Super Fast Tortoise here with the question of the day. The question of the day is, if you have a collection, what is some of the coolest things that you collect? Or what is the coolest thing that you collect? Let us know. I want to know, what are a few things, or what's the one thing that you're most proud of in your collection? Yo.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Well, I got a collection of Smurf glasses I got from my mom. Actually, I'm collecting those.
Ooh, Smurf glasses.
Yep, and also drinking glasses.
Oh, okay.
And also the magic cards. I'm collecting magic.
Mm.
And I got several favorite cards. I mean, there's a bunch of cards out there that I like a lot. Bristol Bill is one of them.
Bristol Bill.
Yep.
It's a good card.
Good card. Ooh. I'm surprised KJ's not paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
I'm paying attention.
I'm pretty sure he has some spicy answer.
Spice the answer about Bristly Bill?
No, spicy answer. What's some of your coolest things in your collection?
Oh, in my collection. Well, first of all, Secret Wars, the entire 1980s run.
Mm-hmm.
Of the original Secret Wars, not Secret Wars 2. I don't have the entire run of that.
Right. Hell yeah. And you like that series a lot? You read it and you delved into it?
I plan on doing more than just delving into the series, if all possible. I'm hoping that we're going to do a reading with a few people as a pre-record once I get the money.
Right. That says, well, the coolest is probably my Pokemon card collection. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Cool.
Pokemon is huge.
Yeah, it is.
I watched a video where the biggest, of this big store in Texas, and their most sold item or sold product is Pokemon cards. What about you, Decaying Zombie? You got any cool collections or anything? I know you're a dad now, so that might be a tough question.
So I guess the two coolest things. One of them I don't have here it's at mine and my wife's place. It's at my brother's house still. I have a 1978 or 1980 vintage Rome glass set. It has pictures of Rome on the glasses, but it's painted with gold.
That is really cool.
And then I got this bad boy.
Oh, that's a cool picture of Superman.
Yeah.
Not because I'm a Superman fan.
I mean,
listen, not because I'm a Superman fan, but because my last name starts with the letter S. when I got married, me and my wife wore Superman shirts, and everybody who's part of the family on each side wore Superman shirts.
That's awesome.
Yeah. The Smurf glass.
Yep.
So since we're talking about Superman, who is your Superman?
Yo, that's cool.
Ooh.
And that is actually me on here.
I probably wouldn't drink out of those glasses.
Those are those old McDonald's glasses. Weren't they like recalled for like lead in the paint on the
Probably.
Just don't drink out of them.
Right. I don't drink out of them. I got them from my mom. Something, I got from her. It's put up. They're all put up, and I don't really touch them. This is the first time I touched them in quite some time.
All right. Ooh, all right. So, my turn. I get an answer. Well, so you guys can obviously see my collection right there. Like a good portion of my collection. You can see my rubber duck, my 10-cent rubber duck I got from a yard sale, which if I sold, I'd probably sell for $10. Now, over here, you'll see this cool little turtle van is pretty cool. That's one of my coolest things recently because of Hellbilly. Ew. It's a Transformers turtle van.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles and Transformer combination.
Now, you know I'm a Transformers fan when I got the movie. Behind the movie, I got the entire cartoon series. But more than a Transformers fan, I'm a Beast Wars fan, so I got the entire series of Beast Wars, which is a smaller series than the Transformers. You got tired, huh? All right. Now, you can't really see it, but I'm starting to build my music up, so I got some Nickelback over here, some Creed, Weird Al, about Linkin Park stashed down here with the new Green Day CD. Got Transformers, right? I got video game magazines down here. I like board games, but Dinosaur Island, this big box right here is one of the coolest games. PS4 on Switch games, mixed between me and my wife's games. But the coolest thing, sorry, Optimus Prime, you're not the coolest thing.
Robert's table in the house.
Yeah.
Robert's
table. The coolest part of my collection is this 1990s or isn't that late 90s Optimal Optimus figure. Transforms from a gorilla to this robot mode, which I'm not going to transform to show all the jazz. It's not a review video. Like, this thing is 99% complete. I'm missing one missile. I need one more missile.
That's insane.
Nice.
And the fact that this is vacuum metal and it's not chipped is very rare, so it's worth some money. I don't care. It's worth money. I just love playing with it. This thing still transforms.
Yeah, exactly. You don't care about the money aspect. You just love it. But at the same time, you like knowing that it's also worth money.
Right. Put that up there.
I love how hot Transformer figures have become.
They've always been hot, even the knockoffs were hot.
Or now, though, especially where they can make like the $1,000 ones that stand up, transform, walk around your house.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
like they're getting crazy.
Yep.
And up here, you have my Jurassic Park collection, and here, this red box right here, is the lunchbox. Is every Jurassic Park movie up to date. And my Turtles collection. Anyways, wanted to show off that. Hence, question of the day was so leaned into me. Coach's Magic. What's up? Robert's Table. What's up?
What's up, y'all?
What's up? You guys rocking? Brandon. Happy dang glad day to you too. You guys rock. What's the red lunchbox? Isn't that where you keep the Jurassic Park collection, including the true first one? Yeah, Land Before Time. Yeah, Land Before Time is in that lunchbox full of all the movies because Steven Spielberg directed that movie, Land Before Time. So I considered like the original Jurassic Park movie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a serious cartoon flick. I mean, there's some moments in there that made kids feel bad. They were scared.
So bad.
Yeah, he also I don't have the movie, but he also directed a movie called We're Back, where it's more of a cartoony, zany version of Land Before Time. It's where like a mad scientist went back in time, got dinosaurs, fed them bran cereal, and manipulated them to have a conscience, basically, and brought them to the future.
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't have that movie, but it's called We're Back. It's a dinosaur story. It's
That's so cool.
also directed by Steven Spielberg. I can still hear Littlefoot crying over his mom. Rough movie, man. Yeah, that's right. But more than that, we taking a bunch of time. We need to get back on track, and be getting back on track. Hillbilly, what time of the day is it? No, I'm kidding.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
Moves, the strategies, and the flares. Super fast tortoise is running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes.
Wow. Wowzers. Oh man, we need to get back on track, and we're going to start looking through Aetherdrift Commander deck lists. Whoa! And luckily, we got a visual guide, right? Share screen. Yeah, I put the link to where the deck lists are, where I'm going to, in the comment section, in the description box below. But here we go. Start your engines and shuffle your library. It's time to explore Magic's most popular format with Aetherdrift. This set includes 2 ready-to-play commander decks, each helmed by a legendary creature. Presents an enticing strategy. With 100 cards each, 10 of which are new to Magic, these decks have something for every commander player.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have Living Energy, which is the teamer deck, the blue, red, green deck, Living Energy. You have Eternal Might, which is the white, blue, black deck. Now, I've already looked through these lists, and I'm more wanting the Eternal Might deck than I do the Living Energy because I don't care about energy. You can see I already clicked on the link. So, the Living Energy deck comes with Cedar Radiant Creator and Pia Nalar. All right, so I heard some. Oh, what's that noise? So, Cedar Radiant Creator costs a generic of green, blue, red. Legendary creature, human artificer. So, whenever you cast an artificer or artifact spell, you get 1 energy. So, at the beginning of your combat on your turn, you may pay 3 energy. If you do, create a token that's a copy of target permanent you control. Except it's a 5/5 artifact creature in addition to its other types. It has haste and sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. All right. Which is all right. It's all right. Then you got Pia Nalar, Chief Mechanic. Pia Nalar is Chandra's mother. Costs of green, blue, and red. Legendary creature, human artificer. So whenever one or more artifact creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you get 2 energy. So at the beginning of your next end step, you may pay 1 or more energy. If you do, create an XX colorless vehicle artifact token named Nalar, Aetherjet with flying and crew 2, where X is the amount of energy spent this way. Oh, that's interesting.
Okay. One thing about this commander deck here, I had to say, the 2 commanders actually work together.
They work together in a way, yes, but they both have 2 different. They do have 2 different strategies. One's creating vehicle tokens, right?
Yeah. But they're both making energy, though.
Yeah, they both make energy. Well, because it's an energy deck, yeah.
Right.
You have one that makes tokens that you sacrifice at the end of turn. So, I guess you base your commander based on the direction you want to go. If you want to make the vehicles, or if you want to make the aggro deck. Which, if I had this deck, which I'm not saying I want this particular deck. If I had this deck, I'd probably do Saheeli Radiant Creator because she makes the aggroness, and I try to build the aggro deck. All right, and we scroll down. Now here's the deck list. So we got Saheeli, PR, and Pia, which we just saw. But for creatures, you got Territorial Aetherkite, which is a new card, 6 mana, 6/5 flying haste. When this creature enters, you get 2 energy. Then you may pay 1 or more energy. When you do, this creature deals damage equal to the amount to each creature. Ooh. Wow. So you pay 1 or more energy. When you do, deals damage, that much damage to each creature. So amount of energy you put into this creature at board wipes, basically. You have enough. Nice. Yeah, Nissa World Speaker. 4 mana, 3/3. Nissa World Speaker that has landfall. Whenever you land your control enters, gain 2 energy. Well, that's going to be a powerful little card in this deck.
Yeah.
You may pay 8 energy rather than pay mana cost over permanent spells you control. So it's just a way where you can build up energy to cheat in some big spells.
Yeah. Yeah, Nissa World Soul Speaker is a great card for energy.
Yeah, Pima Trailblazer. 3 mana, 3/3. Creature, Elephant Warrior. Trample. When this creature deals combat damage to a player, get that many energy. All right.
Nice.
Exhaust. Oh, I hate exhaust. I hate the idea of it. You pay 6 energy. You put 2+1 counters on this creature. Then draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. Exhaust, for those who don't know, is like it's saying you can use this ability once each turn. Hold on. Trying to. All right. Always the track like this is some kind of railroad. All right. Kevin, I plan on getting the energy deck. Saw a preview gameplay, and it's quite powerful, especially for a precon. It probably is. Precons are getting better.
Yep.
Robert Stable says, I like both decks, but I'm always down. She's drawn to zombies. Hell yeah. And my 3 Stooges. Been a minute. Hello.
What's up?
All right. So, we got Rampaging Aetherhood. 5 mana, 4/4. Trample. Ward 2. How to be your upkeep. You get an amount of energy equal to the creature's power. Then you may pay 1 or more energy. If you do, put that many +1 counters on this creature. Look, they didn't give that creature exhaust.
Right.
No, that's good, though. That's a good card for energy.
Now, of course, it is a Hydra.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Then we got Stride Hanger Automaton. 3 mana, 1/4. Thopters you control get +1/+1. Oh, Thopters get a lord. That's nice. If 1 or more artifact tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus an additional 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying are created instead.
Cool.
Woo! I know a blue white deck that's gonna break this card for an infinite combo strategy.
Yep. That ain't bad. That's a pretty good, strong card right there in the right deck.
That's pretty strong. It's a really good card. There's some good combo-licious cards in this. Yeah, you got Druid of Purification, 4 mana, Human Druid, 2/3. When this creature enters, starting with you, each player may choose an artifact enchantment you don't control. Destroy each permanent chosen this way. Wow. Interesting. So they can't target you, but your opponents choose the targets. That's a good card.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you got Duplicate, which we've seen Duplicate before. They could have made this uncommon more than rare, but whatever. It's a clone card that does stuff. Says whenever the creature enters, you may exile target non-token creature. As long as the card exiled with this creature is a creature card, the creature has power and toughness equal to the types of the last creature card exiled with it. Still shape. Boom.
Oh.
Yeah, Aether Squall Ancient. This is a reprint right here. 7 mana, 6/6. That's me your upkeep. You get 3 energy. Pay 8 energy. Return all other creatures to an owner's hand. Activate only as a sorcery. Ooh, board wipe on a stick. It has flying, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah, Aethertide Well. 6 mana, 6/4. When this creature enters, you get 6 energy. Pay 4 energy. Return this creature to its owner's hand. Nice. It's an alright creature.
Yeah.
I might replace this with something else if I had this deck, but it's still a 6/4, 6 mana.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of get where you would use its ability, though, if you're trying to just dump some extra energy on the field. Because if it's 4 to send it back to your hand and it's 6 every time you play it,
Right.
you're at least keeping 2 of the energy every time.
Right. And I don't know what's all in this deck, but keep in mind there's good energy cards in Kaladesh, which is no longer Kaladesh.
Energy Jack, so I have no idea.
Yeah. Yes, there's good Kaladesh cards to go with this. Yeah, Sign Master Thopterist. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 Thopter, artifact creature with tokens. Nice. Sacrifice 2 artifacts, draw a card. Like that.
Nice.
Yeah, Compulsible Gearhawk. That's pretty good. I wish you had all 3 Gearhawks in this deck. That'd be nice for the colors. Yeah, Lightning Runner, Pia, and Kieran Nellar. Now I'm not going to read over every card that we've seen before, but if it's like Aether Windbasker, this card's kind of trash. 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 7 trample, which is good. It's a big trampler. When this creature enters or attacks, you get energy, pay 1 energy, get +1 until end turn. There you go. It's all right. The Artifact of the Untamed, Landfall. This card's worth reading. 3 mana, 2/3 Landfall. Land you control enters, get an energy counter, pay 8 energy, create a 6/6 beast artifact creature token. That's pretty solid.
Nice.
Elder Gargaroth. This card is just one of those generic cards that are good for any deck with green in it.
Oh yeah.
5 mana, 6/6 Vigilance, Trample, Reach. When this creature attacks or blocks, choose one. Create a 3/3 beast creature token. You gain 3 life or draw a card. I think I need a copy of this card for one of the decks I'm working on. Yeah, that's a good old stompy stomp. You got Solemn Simulacrum. They put this in here because it's an artifact for artifact synergies. Because other than that, it's not really that amazing of a card.
Sad robots.
Sad robot. So far, sadly, how powered down this card's come in Commander. It used to be like one of the top cards to run. Now it's like, it's okay.
Yep. I mean, this used to be a great card, especially for getting land in a card draw when it dies.
What the heck? There you go. Yeah, Triplicate Titan. 9 mana, 9/9 flying, Vigilance, Trample. When this creature dies, create a 3/3 colorless golem artifact creature token with flying, a 3/3 colorless golem artifact creature token with Vigilance, and a 3/3 colorless golem artifact creature with Trample. Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's a pretty fun card.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll see cards like Ethereum Sculptor in this deck where it makes artifacts cost less. We haven't seen it so far. We got Ruler Rogue, good card. Loyal Apprentice, pretty good card. Reckless Fireweaver, which you see that card. Pima Aetherseer, Servant Conduit, Rogue the Refiner, Ruler Virtuoso, which used to be pretty big in standard. Ornithopter Paradise. Woo-woo. All right. So we did not see Ethereum Sculptor or discounts on artifacts. So you know what you want to upgrade the deck. For some sorceries, you got Chain Reaction for a board wipe. I like the artwork on it. We've seen it. 4 mana deals X damage to each creature where X is the number of creatures on battlefield. You got Confiscation Coop. Choose target artifact or creature, you gain control of it for equal to the energy spent. Yeah.
Not bad.
Nice.
So you 5 mana, you spend energy equal to the creatures or artifacts mana value, and you gain control of it, which is pretty solid. You got one with the machine, draw cards equal to the highest amount of value among artifacts control, which you saw the highest one you could have is a 9/9. As a 9. Blasphemous Act, solid reprint.
Yep.
Yeah, Attune with Aether, which is one of the really good card for this deck. Search your library for a basic land card for 1 green. Reveal it, put in your hand, and get 2 energy. Yeah, Explosive Vegetation. Yeah. Now, for instance, you got Chaos Warp. Chaos Warp is a good reprint in this card, in this deck. You got Disallow, counter target spell, activate ability, which is decent. Yeah, Reality Shift, different art, but this is the one where you exile a creature and you manifest the library of the opponent.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, Arcane Denial. All right. It's an all right counter spell.
Yeah.
You got Glimmer Genius. Yeah. So I can see there's some cards that can be replaced with other cards that create energy. We're not going to go through the lands. The lands are lands, and you know how lands are in these decks. They're
Right.
decent. Yeah. For artifacts, you got Adaptive Omnipotal, which is a new card. 2 mana, equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. Damn,
Dang.
that's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Whenever an equipped creature attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. Equip for 3. This is a good artifact.
Yep.
I like it. I want it for other reasons, but I like it. Then we got Aetherflux Conduit. 6 mana. Whenever you cast a spell, you get an amount of energy equal to the amount of mana spent to cast the spell. Ooh, wow. Pay 50 energy. Tap and pay 50 energy. Draw 7 cards. You may cast any number of spells from your hand without paying the mana cost. That is dumb. Dumb good.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how fast you can make energy in this deck, but drawing a whole hand and getting free spells seems legit. Seems legit. Too legit to quit. All right.
You all right?
Yeah. I
You
had to clear my
good?
throat. Yeah. Got Aether Amplifier, 3 mana. Tap to add 1 mana of any color. Basic mana rock. Pay 4, choose 1, activate as a sorcery. Double each number of counters you control on a permanent, or double each number of kind of counters you have. Ooh,
I want that.
that's gonna be a good card in general.
Yeah.
I want that. I want this card actually out of this deck.
Yeah. It's gonna be the money card of this deck. People are gonna buy this deck just for a couple of these cards.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Aether Amplifier is gonna be like the money card, one of the money cards out of this deck, I believe. I mean,
wouldn't
come
doubt
on.
it.
You get to like double the counters. Like it says, double each number of counters you have, right? That's planeswalker counters, +1 counters if you want it. But it says you have, so you don't want to double your poison counters, I promise you. But you know, it's but like double the number of each kind of counter on a target permanent. If they have -1 counters, you can double those. This is gonna be a saucy artifact.
It's like a bristly bill on an artifact.
Yeah.
Kinda.
That's crazy.
Right.
I
Check
mean-
this. When Triple King came out, I had to have them for my cube. Hell yeah. And
I
yeah,
mean,
I'm an artifact lover, and I do love these artifacts. Hell yeah.
Yep. I'd run that card in with a bristly bill.
Yeah, that's just good in general. Like, that's just good in general. You got a Chromatic Lantern in this deck, which is saucy.
Go.
That's a good card. Good print. Midnight Clock, Bootlegger Staff, Aetherworks Marvel, Conjurer's Closet. I'm going kind of speeding through these cards, 1, because of time, and 2,
Right.
we've seen these cards. Capan Harmonicon. Damn. This is a spicy deck.
Nice.
Retrofitter Foundry, Arcane Signet, Lightning Greaves. That's an interesting artwork on Lightning Greaves, but hey, Lightning Greaves, we always like a reprint of that. Soul Ring, Bespoke Wagon. I never seen this card before. So 4 mana, 5/6, you get 2 energy. Tap, you get 2 energy. Pay 2 energy. Tap target creature. Pay 3 energy. Draw a card. Pay 4 energy. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature until the turn. Nice. All right. Pretty good card. Commander Sphere. Decocation module. Solar Transformer. Well, this artifact enters tapped. When this artifact enters, you get 3 energy. Tap, pay an energy, add mana. Okay. It's just a decent mana rock. Soul Guide Lantern and Talisman of Curiosity. Oh, yeah.
Cool.
That's land. For enchantments, you got Thopter Spy Network, which is pretty good. You got Era of Innovation. Pretty good reprint. And you got Sublime Artificer.
Nice.
This deck looks pretty good. Looks pretty solid. And some good reprints and definitely some good new cards.
Oh, yeah.
All right. What do you guys think?
I like it to a certain extent.
Hmm?
There are just some cards in it that I like, but that's about it.
Some guys, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely for me because I'm not a big energy fan. But like for me, there's definitely parts to pick out of this deck.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
But like for energy lovers, that's a good deck.
Yep.
All right, now we're going. Right, you got Temet, Noctumon's Will, costs 2 generic, white, blue, black, Esper, legendary creature, zombie wizard, 4/4. Has Vigilance and Menace, and whenever you attack, draw a card and discard a card, which is the whole reason why I like that card. Whenever you draw a card, zombies control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Hell yeah.
Like it.
Yeah, then you got Hashed and Scarab's Fist, a white and a black for a 1/3 legendary creature zombie wizard. And whenever you discard a creature card, you may pay 2 generic and a blue. If you do, create a tapped token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 4/4 black zombie.
Mm-hmm. These are pretty good cards here.
Oh yeah,
I'm a zombie fan myself. I like these zombies.
I like zombies. Zombies are cool. All right, so let's get it. I think the zombies are pretty good. Let's see what the deck has for creatures. They got the 2 commanders. Yeah, Priest of the Crossing, 4 mana, 3/3 zombie bird cleric. At the beginning of each instant, put a X+1 counters on each creature you control, where X is the number of creatures that died under your control this turn. That's pretty solid for the sack outlets. The Wizened Mentor, 2 mana, 2/2. Whenever an opponent activates an ability of a permanent that isn't a mana ability, you create a 1/1 white zombie creature token. This ability triggers once only each turn. Nice. You got Prophet of the Scarab, 5 mana, 3/4 Vigilance zombie wizard. Whenever this creature enters, draw cards equal to the number of zombies you control or the number of zombie cards in your graveyard, which is greater. Oh, snaps.
Nice.
I might need to get this deck just to have the deck or get cards from the deck for my zombie deck. That's pretty solid. Ret Tomb Mystic, 2 mana, zombie bird wizard, 2/1, flying. Each creature card in your hand has cycling 2. That's pretty solid. Pretty solid. I like that card. So I can tell you from the looks of it, the energy deck is a lot more faster than this deck.
Mm-hmm.
Based on the cards we're seeing. Lost Monarch of Infear, 4 mana, 4 creature zombie noble, inflict 3. Afflict says whenever this creature becomes blocked, defending player loses 3 life. Other zombies you control have afflict 3. Oh man, I just gonna need this deck for parts. At the beginning of your second main phase, if a player was dealt combat damage by a zombie this turn, mill 3 cards. And if you do, return a creature card from graveyard to your hand. That's pretty decent.
Nice.
Yeah, Crypt Breaker. This is a reprint, but a good one. I like the artwork better than the original. 1 mana, 1/1, pay 2, discard a card, create a black zombie creature token. You got Grave Titan. Yo. Grave Titan's a good reprint. The picture on here is like meh compared to the original artwork, but it's all right. When he has Death Touch for 6/6 for 6 mana, when he enters the battlefield or attacks, you get a 2/2 black zombies.
Nice.
Yeah, Grave Crawler, which I wish they kept the original artwork for it, but here. This creature can't block. Well, I like it when they do new artwork on cards, so it keeps the value of other cards, better. So I can't complain about that. But it's a good one. Midnight Reaper, which it's a reprint. Murderous Rider, reprint. Zombie Master. This is a reprint we must know because we haven't had this reprint in a long time. 3 mana, 2/3. Other zombies control have Swamp Block. I need a copy of this card, by the way. Right? Other zombies control have pay 1 black, regenerate this permanent. So solid. So good. Got Angel of Sanctions, God Eternal Ketra, Timeless Dragon, which is not a zombie, Champion of Wits, Forgotten Creation. All right, this card is worth noting because Hillbilly hates this kind of style card. You got 3 generic, a blue, 3/3, Skulk. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may discard all the cards in your hand if you do draw that many cards. It's a good hand cycler.
Oh, yeah.
All right, it's a zombie. All right. Yeah, you got Vizier of Many Faces.
On the bed.
Archfiend Infinite. Definitely need more zombies this deck. You got Cemetery Reaper,
Did
Plague
they normally
Belcher,
come upstairs at the very bottom?
Right.
Supposed to bring it up. Nope. Hi.
Kjc says, wow, go figure. Commander deck with Soul Ring in it. Hell yeah.
Where you guys are supposed to be.
All right. All right. Go Plague Belcher, Rot Hulk, the Scarab God, which is a good reprint for this deck. At the beginning of your upkeep, 5 mana, 5/5. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses X life, and you scry X, where X is the number of zombies control. You pay 4 mana. You exile target creature card from a graveyard, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 4/4 black zombie. When a Scarab God dies, return to the battlefield or owner's hand at the beginning of the next step. Nice.
Cool.
Got Corpse Augur, Corpse Knight, Binding Mummy, Eternal Skylord, Fleshbag Marauder, Gem Palm Polluter is getting a reprint. Damn! How many times have we noticed a damn in this show? This episode. Gem Palm Polluter is a 6 mana 4/3 zombie, which you don't really care about. What you care about is the cycling ability. You pay 2 black and you cycle it to draw a card. But when you cycle it, target player loses life equal to the number of zombies on the battlefield.
Ooh.
Pretty busted.
It is.
Yep. Oh man, hold on. I gotta respond to my brother.
And there's so many ways now to make zombies that you can flood the battlefield with zombies very quickly.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Gem Palm Polluter, another good card to have in your zombie deck.
Yep.
There you got Lord of the Accursed, Twisted Abomination, Undead Augur, Gleaming Overseer, Lazotep Chancellor. Oh, I haven't seen this card. It's a reprint. 2 mana, 1/3. Whenever you discard a card, you may pay 1 if you do a mass zombie 2. That's right. All right. And Wayward Servant. Whoop, whoop. Whenever, yep, good card. I don't need to read the card. There's lands. We know the lands are decent. Instance, you got Commence the Endgame, Pull from Tomorrow, which is good. Swords of Plowshare, and the Spark. But here's where I'm excited, all right? You got Dusk and Dawn, a board wipe in this deck. You got Damn, which is a good board wipe in this deck. You got Dread Summons. Each player mills X cards for each creature card from the graveyard this way. Create a 2/2 black zombie. Nice.
Ooh.
You got Never to Return. Creature removal, right? For artifacts, you got Crowded Crypt, which is a good little card. You got Godfarrow's Gift, which is a decent card. But here's what I'm impressed with here. You got Maskwood Nexus. 4 mana. Creatures you control have every creature type. The same is true for every creature spell you control with creatures cards that you own that are not on the battlefield. Pay 3, create a 2/2 blue shapeshifter creature token with chain dung. A good card. Got Arcane Signet. Soul Ring. Soul Ring. Got Sue's Monument, which is really solid. Sphere. Demir Signet. Why are you not popping up? I guess the Demir Signet. Gate to the Afterlife. Orzhov Signet. Talisman of Dominance. And Talisman of Hierarchy. And you have a Planeswalker in this deck. Liliana's Death Majesty.
Ooh.
Can't say I'm not disappointed. All right. So we just walked through the decks. We just walked through the decks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to hear you guys' opinion about this deck. What do you think about the decks? Which one do you prefer? Which one do you think will do more? What do you guys think about the decks?
I prefer the zombies, but I do think the energy might be a little bit faster.
Right, that's a good assessment, I think. What do you think about the King Zombie?
So I honestly am feeling a little the same with Hillbilly, except for I feel like zombies could be quick as long as you do it correctly. Because if you're playing tokens with it, and as long as you're using like a doubling season like deal, and you're doubling your tokens every time you're summoning them,
Right.
you can quickly amass the people.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So
First, a couple energy decks on arenas, and just the few that I've seen.
mhm.
Ugh.
All right. So, yeah, so my quick assessment of the deck, my assessment is I think the energy deck is faster, more vibrant, has more pizzazz to the gameplay. The zombie deck, I've played with a lot of the cards that are in there. I don't have all the cards. There's some cards I want. There's some good reprints. There's good reprints in both decks. I think the zombie deck's a little bit slower, but with a little fine tuning, could have a little more control aspect. But I think the energy deck is more well tuned for the energy. Now I want the zombie deck. I don't know if I want it for the. I think I want it for the deck, but I also want it for parts. I mean, that zombie that's being reprinted. The what is it? I'm looking for it. The Zombie Master. Yeah, it's a Zombie Master. I'd love a copy of that card just for my deck. My zombie deck I have, because I have a Thraxamunder zombie deck. Right back. Yeah. And so, yeah. It's like I think both decks have value. To be honest with you, I think the zombie deck needs a little more work, more upgrading.
I do feel like the energy deck, like out the rip, right out the box, I feel like the energy deck definitely is more playable.
Right. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. I feel like the energy deck's more playable outside the box than the zombie deck. The zombie deck has some good cards in it, but I think it needs a little more rigging to get there. But there's good reprints, good cards in this. Cane Checker's already like in on eBay looking for all the cards, all the decks that he wants to buy. Like he's like getting copies of his decks. He's going to Amazon and stuff like that. I'm kidding, Cane Checker. I really need to call you one of these days. They look like fun decks. I'm not disappointed in the decks. It looks like they did take time to look in this deck type, like archetype. I mean, Gem Palm Polluter is not a card that you see reprinted too often, and it's a card worth a zombie deck. No, it can be a win condition.
Yep.
I think the energy deck is gonna like I said have more pizzazz to it. Has more than like when compared to the two decks, the energy deck has the cooler new cards in the decks, right? Yeah. The cooler new cards. The zombie deck has cooler reprinted cards. Some of the new cards are okay. The commanders are fine. I like them. But I think the reprints in the zombie deck are more to be impressed with than the reprints in the energy deck. But the new cards in the deck are more to be excited about than the new cards in the zombie deck. Yeah. Yeah. So
I agree. I agree with you on that. I mean, zombies, are just like a creature better than energy. That's just me.
It does come down to preference on when people build their decks, from what I've noticed. Are you a person who likes certain themes? Are you a person who likes a quick gameplay? Are you a person who likes to draw things out as long as you possibly can, just for the suspense of it? I think that's a big part of how a lot of people are building their decks nowadays is based off of their gameplay preference.
I'm definitely the player. I play decks that just make you want to.
Well, it's like
wait, hold on. Do you play decks that make people want to rage quit?
Yes.
Or okay.
So either I just take your life away and you have to sit there and watch me deplete you one at a time, mill your whole deck in 6 mana, or just something stupid, summon 600 rabbit tokens, like just something dumb.
Well, look at this. KJ, you're right. People like to build decks around what their preferences are. But at the same time, there's a learning curve. Like last night, Hillbilly and I were talking because we were looking at a card and he's to play, like to mean. And I'm like, well, when you build the deck, I said, when you build the deck, you kind of need some of those mean cards to give you aggressive advantage. He's like, that's right. So he learned that it's okay to play some of these meaner cards. Like he even showed off a card that he was keeping secret from us until the end of the game He's like, look what I got, which is fancy. Was what was the name of the card, Hillbilly? The white enchantment.
The white enchantment. Oh, Smothering Tide.
Smothering Tithe, yeah, Smothering Tithe. You're showing us Smothering Tithe, and which is it's super expensive, but it's an expensive card, and it's like secret tech and hard to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
But like you're showing some of the cards, like he's starting to get into the singles market where he's like, oh, maybe I should invest in some of these more powerful outlets, So, because like honestly, our play group's getting a little more advanced as we go. So there's a natural evolution that's kind of going with not only building the deck, keeping the deck, maintaining the deck, but upgrading the deck too.
Facts.
Yeah. So yeah, like last night's game was completely off the wall, right, Hillbilly? Last night's game.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, everybody was taking care of everybody.
I didn't know we was having frozen turtles here today.
Frozen turtles. That's funny. All right. But anyways, I digress.
I think it went right over his head, Hillbilly.
I probably froze and didn't realize and didn't show on my end. That's all I caught.
No, okay, you caught it then.
Right. It's not the first time it's happened. Like on my end, I don't see it. So when he says something like that, yeah, because mine looks smooth, like it runs smooth. But sometimes when I watch frozen or glitchy, it gets at times on your end. All right. But anyways, people in chat, what do you think?
That is one serious look.
Oh, is my picture frozen? But you still hear me?
Yeah, we hear you just fine.
Yeah, this is my picture that's frozen. I'm not going to try to work it. We're almost done anyways.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, what Chad's thinking about this, about these decks and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to know what chat thinks about this. Hold on. I want to refresh my page really quick.
All righty. What are you thinking about the Cane Shaker? You think they're good decks? Bad decks? Okay decks? Or are you wanting to get one? And that question will go out to every one of y'all in the chats. I know I just called Cane Shaker out. But anyway, what y'all think about the decks? Which deck are you, if you're going to get one of the decks, which deck are you interested in? Myself, I like the energy. I like the way it looks, but I think I'll be more happier with the zombies. I mean, that's my take on it.
Understandable.
But well, yeah, I mean, I'm liking the new decks. I mean, they've been making one thing about Wizards here lately. They've been bringing out some pretty dang powerful precons. I think they started bringing those out back when it came out with Warhammer.
Mm-hmm.
Zombie deck, Unholy, Grotto reprint. Okay. Let me ask you this, Robert's Table. Would you rather have zombies or energy? And it looks like Wizards has changed the way Commanders is now since they took Commander over. It looks like they're only giving us 2 decks instead of 4. They've been giving us 4, but that was before they took it over.
I wonder, I hate to say it, I wonder if they're doing that to try to make it so there's not so many cards or decks being pushed out at once.
Probably so. But see, what they used to do is when the set will come out with and they'd have commander decks with them.
Yep.
You usually get about 4 commander decks.
Yeah.
But this set, 2 commander decks.
That's weird.
And that might be the new thing for Wizards on Commander.
Huh.
I see there for a while. Wizards did not control Commander, but when some cards got banned, people got mad and started sending hate mail and stuff like that. And the people that was watching over Commander, they just threw their hands up and said, "Here, Wizards, you take care of it. We're done with the threats." So now Wizards controls Commander.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right. So I'm back. All right. Okay. So I had to restart my computer.
Jesus.
I don't get it. But anyways, my friends, all that work just to be like, yeah, we need to get to
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. Show is lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house, we own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
all right. We're at the end show. We're at the flow. At the time where it's time to glow. We're gonna shill for the thrill. Because that's how we do. We're like a pickle, we're dill. I'm kidding. I was bad at rhyming. All right. Anyways, we're going to start with Zombie, the decaying one, to shill his channel.
Hello, I am Decaying Zombie. We do mainly night streams for Magic, but we're gonna start getting into some Fallout again here. Probably today and this afternoon, within an hour or two after this. And yeah, hope to see you guys there. Tune in, check out the stream a little.
Check it out. Check it out. They took her job. No, I'm kidding. All right, Hillbilly. It's not your turn yet. KJ.
Hey, howdy, hey, boys and girls. kjcowboydan here saying I hope you're being good heads out there in Chatland today. Well, so a lot of stuff is going on, a lot of fun stuff. I'm actively working on a piece of content as we've been doing the show today. For those people who saw me goofing around earlier, I was and have been editing a video called "Can AI Turn Me into a Video Game?" or make me into a video game. And there is a short clip on my Discord if you want to check it out. It's horrible, but it's just the beginning of something possibly fun. And I'll tell you what, it'll be available for you to try to beat my high score. So the game will star myself and Jesse Hellwheeler, and possibly even a few of our YouTuber friends. It'll be free to play, and hopefully it won't be too jank because AI is building it. Also, don't forget to join me on Wednesday with Jesse Hellwheeler for Procrastinating Across the Ocean, where we talk about everything and anything that you never wanted us to talk about and didn't really care about in the first place. But we're going to talk about it anyway, and you're going to hang out with us. Sometimes I make a little AI game where AI tells us to do funny things, so we will. Also, don't forget Mondays. Jesse and I play Minecraft every Monday. And throughout the weeks, you're liable to see us on both Twitch and YouTube playing some random games or being stupid. Emphasis on the me being stupid part. Talk to you later and have a good day.
All right. Now, Hillbilly, it's your time to shill.
Alrighty, here just a few minutes, actually, probably, because it is now 12:18. So at 1 o'clock, we usually try to kick off a Commander game because today is Saturday, and Saturday is Commander. So if you want to play Commander, if you're interested in playing, you got a deck, you got a setup, just give me or Superfast a holler, and we'll save you a seat at the table. You play on Spell Table, which is, Spell Table. It's a site where you can go to and play Magic. The format. But anyway, that'll be around 1:30. And if you want to play, just let us know. And after that, later on after the Commander game, I'll be doing another stream. We'll be doing a arena stream. And that's all I got planned for today.
Plan for today. And it's Super Fast Tortoise. Hello. How are you doing? You looking good. Did you do something with your hair? Like, it looks neat. Like, you put a little extra attention there. Yeah, you're standing out. You look like a champ. Like, been working out, getting those muscles big.
Sometimes.
Whatever. Just hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. We're at 698 subscribers. 2 more subscribers to 700, yo. 700.
Nice.
Come check it out. Well, I'll be appreciative once you get there. Our goal is 1,000. When we get to 1,000 on this channel, we're giving away a deck in a deck box, in sleeves, and a playmat to one lucky winner of the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. That's right. But tonight at 8 p.m., we're going to be playing a Commander game. Power level 6 or 7. If you're interested, keep an eye on Discord because I will be shouting out for a link later on. So talking about what deck I play and what we're going to do. We'll try to get players in ready for tonight because it's Saturday. And it's amazing. Yeah, my friends. I want to thank everybody for being part of the show today. Everybody on the show, you guys rock, you guys roll. Everybody in chat, you guys are amazing. Thank you for hanging out with us and being awesome. Rock on. I want to remind you all that you are loved. Someone's thinking about you. If you can, make someone's day a little bit brighter because you might be the change someone needs in their day. And with that, my friends, have fun and play wise. I totally want to thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it, 100%. Like this video as if it's your favorite kind of pizza, dude. And if you wouldn't mind, consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Every one of these things you do helps the channel out a lot.
The moves, the strategies, and the flares. Super fast tortoise, he's running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes. Shall shock, go. The tortoise way. He's the one to watch, the king of MTG play.